Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Advanced Tactics Gold. I think this is actually episode 23. We're way up there. And as a side note, I think I'll conclude this Let's Play series at episode 25. My goal, I did notice on the strategy map, I was looking it over right before recording this, and I noticed that my victory points for a win is 24, and I'm actually at 16. That means that all I have to do is capture 4 more normal cities. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, okay, it doesn't look likely. However, the alternative is I only need to capture 1 capital. A capital city is 4 points. 4 victory points. You can see? So that might be my goal, is try to actually win the game in the next few turns. Doesn't seem unreasonable. I think if we push with the red and the blue, we should be able to take Hamburg. Maybe. Okay, well let's start in the east, because there's not a whole lot of options for us anyway. In the east, mainly we're just going to hold down, defend, so let's see. What do we want to do? I don't think we have any reason to stay pushed forward here. So I think I want to support as much as I can. Let's see. Okay, so where should I move this machine gun infantry? Because they haven't advanced far enough in the south for me to feel threatened there. For the time being, I'm going to leave well enough alone there. In fact, I'll just do something silly like have a 6 rifle group actually defend, which is really silly. But yeah, actually we'll just, here, take 2 of my machine gun. So a 6 rifle, 2 machine gun group will move into this X down here. And what I plan on doing with that is increasing them slowly, but they're a low priority. We notice that this artillery is not in range of anybody, so we'll move him 1 over so he can actually bombard people. Now he still has 67. Oh, he must have, because of his readiness, he doesn't have full action points this turn. That's fine. And we do have dive bombers here, so we can do some artillery and dive bomb follow-up. I think this western forest is pretty vulnerable. I don't think I'm going to move my machine gun infantry in just yet. We'll keep them safe, I guess. It's a little suicidal to charge in, but I might want to focus my artillery and dive bomb attack here. We want to exploit their weakness, and they have 6 armored car that are of really low readiness. To me, that screams attack. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to move 1 artillery forward. Let's not take a chance with the better one. Let's move this artillery. So it's only 25 if we do this. Yeah, let's do it there then. And then let's bombard. Okay. So with any luck, our dive bombers will be pretty successful, rooting the rest of these guys out. Let's do a single dive bomber attack. I think I'll save my better dive bomber for this group. So let's attack with my 130. Okay, a few more retreated than I hoped, but 5 armored cars is nothing to scoff at. And their readiness is just tanked. They're in terrible shape. Should be an easy attack. Well, let's go ahead and why wait any longer? Let's get that attack over with. We'll move in with both the armor, and I think that's all we'll do. Yeah, so we took 2 casualties, a machine gun and a rifleman. That's totally okay. Wiped out a lot of units. Looks like their panicked unit just started surrendering. Okay, well that's good. And I don't think we have any reason to move forward. I just want to put a lot of pressure on this forest to make them feel like they can't stay there. Because it is a bit of a stretch, but if I wanted to, they don't have a headquarters in here. So if I wanted to, I could cut them off from supply. Maybe this is not even a bad idea. Except none of my units can get there. But I can put pressure that I'm going to cut them off from supply just by moving in here. They'll have to, I think they'll have to retreat out of their hex. Because supply is going to be very difficult for them to get. I don't know where their headquarters is. Well, for now I'll leave things just as they are. And we'll think about whether it's worth it to try to put pressure. I'm already putting a lot of pressure having taken over this hex. Now, I think automatically at the beginning of their turn, because of zone of control, they'll take it back. But I am I'm buying time for my infantry to, entrench and resupply, because they are pretty underpowered right now, undermanned. We've taken a lot of casualties, basically. Okay, the next thing I want to do is, I think it's hard to say where the best place to do artillery is, because what kind of combat weakness do you have against forest? Yeah, minus 50%. I'd prefer not to attack the forest, but I don't think I have an option here. If I had to attack any forest, I think I'd rather attack... Yeah, I'd rather attack this one. So let's do this artillery here. Because we're going to follow this one up with the dive bombs, so let's use our best artillery. The best available. Hopefully that lowered it, okay, a little bit. Their entrenchment's not very high anyway, so that's nice. And just like we said, follow up with the dive bomb attack. Hopefully this is more effective. Start off good, oh, okay. Oh, wow, yeah, okay, we'll take that. 1, 2, 3, just give me the numbers. 11 dead, not bad. Killed 2 trucks too, and those are always important to kill. Because you can't produce them anywhere except for in normal cities. And they're pretty expensive. So that was good. We have no reason to attack across the river. Let's just go ahead and weaken these guys a bit with our artillery. Hopefully to prevent them from counterattacking over to the west. Not that I mind too much if they do attack, because they'll be doing it over a river. So we lowered their readiness a bit, their entrenchment a bit. Not too much though. Okay, what else do we have to do? I moved my engineer from this oil all the way over here. Strategic redeploy by this guy. We just gotta start upgrading these oils. Although in the west we're gonna need a lot less dive bombers from now on. Okay, so I think I'm square over here. We'll just let these guys kind of build up as they are. And I don't think... I'm not sure. This unit should probably actually come help defend here. And let's move the weakest unit. I think it's this guy. Yeah, he just doesn't have as many. So let's, well, actually, let's move the bigger stack back. Let's move this 78 back here. Now we have a better, we've shored up our defense in the back, and we've strengthened our defense in the front as well. The 60 submachine guns, I don't think... Oh, actually, I'll move these guys forward. I just want them in a position... I want them in a position where they can attack next turn into the forest, if need be. Actually, I can probably put those guys into the marsh, since submachine guns don't have a penalty in the marsh. They don't have a benefit, but they don't have a penalty, so it's worth it. Okay, so we have a bit of a tough situation over here. They're spattered with weak forces, with just a few strong hexes. However, they are starting to come into my supply lines. I need to make sure I defend my road. So, I thought about trying to attack this unit, but I think my armored unit is going to have to defend the road. It's not what I want, it's just what I need. So, alright, well, let's move this cavalry in kind of an awkward way to capture some territory. If I do this, he can still move back. Okay, good. Let's do that. We'd capture a little territory just to prevent these guys from moving as much, but it doesn't look like they're going to be moving much anyway. I think I want this guy to attack here and then move here, which will put a little more pressure, and this guy can move here. Yeah. So that's good. They still have a ton of armored cars though. Well, the good news is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The good news is they put themselves in range of my dive bombers, so we can go ahead and start dive bombing. My artillery is all going to be used in the east, so I'm not going to use any artillery here. Let's go ahead and do our first air attack. Another good reason for the air attacks is they give you better reconnaissance of the hex. So now we can see that we killed 10 rifles, 3 armored cars. They still have 4 left and 66 rifles. That's a lot of rifles, but maybe we'll be okay. Alright, so let's see. That took those guys down quite a bit. I'm not as worried about them now, especially because even just lowering their readiness decreases their ability to move around, and that's very helpful. So I don't think I need to follow up with another dive bomb attack. I'd rather kind of find out what I have moving in here. Or maybe more importantly, I think I'd rather find out what I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, we can get there. Could just do this. Okay, we can get to these 2 guys. So let's go ahead and attack this hex. See what's there. Okay, not too much. Pretty weak unit. And very low readiness. Oh my gosh, we actually killed them. We have 2 rounds left. They totally all surrendered. That's really good. So I'm really, really glad that we attacked them. We inflicted a lot of casualties. Okay, now comes the time to actually do the big maneuvers. So I feel like I want to artillery this and then dive bomb it. And I think still artillery this and then dive bomb it with these 2 guys. I'm going to attack this hex. Oh, this one might be a better use for artillery actually, because I want to attack this hex and this hex. Those are the only 2 things I want to do over here. Well, since this is the highest combat unit, I guess let's do artillery here with our stronger artillery. Okay. Knocked their readiness down by 2/3. And we'll follow that up with a dive bomb attack. I think I'll use my weaker unit, because they're already pretty weak. And we can see it was definitely enough. Okay, so they're very weak. Let's finish the job with a 3-way attack. In fact, maybe I can spare my armor from attacking, allowing him to attack these other units. Especially this one. I don't want to cross a river, but yeah. Okay, let's do it. Let's just attack with these 2. And it seems like it was a good decision. We just want to inflict bunches of casualties. Okay, so low readiness, low troop count. Let's attack this with our armor. Even though you only have 1 machine gun. Who cares? Oh wow, we took a few casualties actually. 3 riflemen. Boom. I don't think we'll move forward. Crossroads is most important. But what we will do is, it's a little reckless, but I'm going to move this unit and attack. Oh, he doesn't have the points to do it. Darn. Well, that's a bummer. Oh, we can still we can still bombard this guy first. Well, Didn't really do much. I mean, we lowered their readiness by half, but it was only at 14 to begin with. Well, it claims it did something. Let's go ahead and finish up with a two-way attack. And I think this guy is just going to remain here. I don't know if there's anything I can do with him. Let's do the two-way attack. Well, we killed a lot of people, but we did take a lot of casualties. We killed 53 though. Can't complain. Alright, I think what we'll do is move this unit in, and this unit we want to move back, actually, I think. Yeah. We want to force these guys to act. I don't want them to move too far. So for example, even if they take this road, that's troublesome for me. So what I think I'll do is move this unit all the way down here. It's very weak, but I just need to make sure that they feel very threatened by even going into this forest hex. Okay. Does this guy actually have enough to dive bomb? He does. Well, that's amazing. I guess I will dive bomb here. It'd be interesting to know what this unit is, but probably more important at this point to stop this unit from invading my road. I just want to lower the readiness any more I can. Good. Yeah, and kind of scare him back. Alright. Well, this guy will be the one to move forward, and I guess we'll do a follow-up attack on this guy, since he's so weak. No reason not to. Yeah, good. I'll take that. But I'll hold the line here. Last thing we're going to do is continue our dive bombing rampage against this guy. Not that he really feels it. Alright. Well, we killed a few units. They're not really replenishing this unit, so eventually we'll be able to take them. But I think for now it's, well, let's see. Move 50 there, we can't move back. So I think this 2 rifle unit, we might as well drop him back a little bit. I mean, there's nothing you can do. He needs to be reinforced. Probably what we'll do is even move him back to the road. The reason being is now he can actually receive railroad resupply, which is pretty nice. Okay. Everything looks good here now. I know I want to do a quick jaunt with this guy. 5, 15. I want him to stay here. We're just going to slowly fall back to the oil. Hopefully by the time I get this oil, well, I lose this oil. Hopefully by then I'll have upgraded the oils down here. I have 2, 1, 2. Then I want to make level 3, which should be an additional 1,000 each. Whereas this one is only producing 200, 250 for us. It's not that important. Okay. Well, that's all I wanted to do over here. There's no more road building that this engineer needs to do. So what we'll do is move our focus over to the west. Now this is a real tough situation. I've given a lot of thought to just abandoning this and pulling back to the bridge. Now seems like a better time than ever before. But I'm a very stubborn man, and I hate doing that. The thing is, these units are so wiped. I mean, they're like at half strength and low readiness, and they're just, everything about them is not good. However, we've really inflicted a lot of casualties on all their units. So, like, on the other hand, I feel like we're not in terrible shape. They have used some kind of stupid bonus. I think that goes away at the beginning of their turn, though. I don't understand. I hate these cards, man. Plus 24% is actually pretty significant, you know? It's kind of annoying that they're getting that. So, well, it seems like we should be defending the forest. So let's move, spread out a little bit. Definitely I want to leave the armor here. And what should I do about this guy? I think we'll leave it exactly as it is here. And actually what I'll do just for further support is I'll move this engineer here, hopefully to prevent them from being attacked. This guy still has enough engineering points to blow the bridge if we really need to. Okay. Now, Brandenburg and Hamburg are our targets here. We do have Trier completely surrounded, and I think I might go over my artillery attack stack penalty. I might incur an attack stack penalty just because I don't think there's anything else. I already moved this artillery over here, by the way, but there's nothing else for our artillery to do but bomb Trier. So what are you gonna do? Bomb Trier. So I think I'm gonna bomb it first with these two, get the full effect. Our point is not even inflicting casualties as much now. I mean, our point is not even to get the location down as it is just hopefully inflict casualties. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and further follow up with another artillery, which won't put us, it'll only put us 20 over. That's not too bad. And we're doing some damage. So the readiness is down to 6. Unfortunately, I think I want to wait a turn because the structure of this is so low. Not that I really care. And actually, there's a really good argument to be made that denying them all the production is probably better. It's definitely a benefit, but it's going to take so long for this city to come back. Well, we did do all that bombardment. I know what I do want to do is move this unit here. Is he out of supply here? No, good. I was hoping. But he can't move any further. I want to prevent this unit from moving any further. And what's your supply situation? You're at 42, so you could move forward as well. Now we can do a two-pronged attack against that guy. Not that we really need to. I have to remember that my objective is Hamburg, and nothing else matters. Yeah, we have a bit of a precarious situation here, though. The artillery is actually close enough to be attacked by this ground force, which is really weak. I think I know what I'll do. I'll bombard the crap out of it, and then I'll attack it. Even though this unit is a little weak, it should be more than strong enough to kill it after I bombard with artillery. So let's go ahead and do that. They don't really have any defensive bonus when they're in the swamp anyway, so yeah. That was very effective. And we'll follow up with an attack. Wow, it did take some casualties, but eventually they decided to surrender. They did the right thing. Good. And actually, ironically, they moved right into position for me to attack them again. Let's do it. Good. Alright, and I know I want to attack this guy as well. I want this infantry to eventually move in range of the low mountain because my armor is going to be totally crap against that. I'd rather have the armor push diagonally in both ways and let the infantry take the raw. So let's attack this unit with the 4th. Good. And probably the 4th can even attack again. Yeah, it looks like that's not a bad idea. And we killed him. Good. Question, do I want to move forward? Well, we will be in supply. Can this guy get here? He can. And they have 5 armor cars which are low. I think I'll attack, but I'll stay here, and then I'll be able to push forward with this. Oh my gosh, yeah, I really want to kill this Hex. That's horrifying. I think because I bombed them last turn, they don't have too much readiness. It makes me really, really want to get in position to bomb them. Because now they're just gonna bomb me, unfortunately. Okay, well, if they choose to stick around, we'll push the issue. So let's attack this. If they retreat, and it looks like they will, they'll give up the production facility. Now, I don't care about this production facility. And apparently I can't select it, even though it's mine. But that's fine. I just want to prevent them from using it. Mission accomplished. Good. I think I'm going to... Oh, yeah, I need to do my attacks up here. How are we doing on oil? Well, we're a bit low, but I think we have enough to do everything we need to do for the rest of the turn. Let's start off first with our artillery bombardment from both because, well, there's nothing else we can do with them. Good, and we'll also do one dive bomb attack. Maybe it's a little unnecessary, but it's the last dive bomb attack that I can do since this is exactly the range of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can get here as well, but probably I won't really need to. So this is so weak, I probably could just attack with 1 unit, but I was originally planning to do this step through. But now I think maybe it's better I just attack with the 1 unit, so let's do that. Yeah, that was very effective. Okay, now we'll attack with both of these units here. Let's do the dive bomb anyway. This one has 50 action points. We'll just finish that one up. So it won't use all of its action points attacking. Wow, it didn't need to use even the few it had left. That's really impressive. So we defeated it without even attacking it with ground forces. Okay, well, unfortunately, the only way that these guys can attack is there. That's the only way anybody can attack. Because we didn't conquer this until this turn. I see. 49. I mean, I'm worried that these armored cars will keep going up, although they are cut off from supply. What I could do is shift. I could shift everyone. I think I'll do that. Instead of attacking this turn, I think I'll do this big shift. So now they're completely cut off. I don't think they'll have the means to do any attack. And they should be out of supply, so that won't help. Okay, good. That means that this unit is secure. What is my 70 and how much is it to do? It's 20. So he could move one more forward. And he's still in supply? Good. It was 70 AP here, and I see that it's only 20 AP to do planes, so I moved him forward. I'm going to do the unusual here and attack over a river. Yeah. I just have to. I can't attack this guy because the only people who can attack him are armored units, and unfortunately, armored units can't attack into the swamp. But let's do the attack here. It's over a stream, which is a bit of a penalty, but we so overwhelmingly... Oh, no. Is this supplied, though? Ah, this is yellow. Well, we can fix that. But that did not fix it. What? How did that make this yellow? Oh, because he's white. He's the gray headquarters. We need this guy. Oh, yeah. So it did make this green. Okay, we'll move on in then. Can you attack? Ah, not this turn. I was actually thinking it might be smart to attack with the engineers because I can't reach this with anybody else. So I can move here and then I'll do some bombardment. Guess that's the only thing that this artillery unit can do. No sense in... Can this guy attack again? No. No sense in bombarding this guy. There's a lot of juicy staff in here, so I think I'll bombard that. Yeah, the armor cars are not going to be affected by artillery, so let's go ahead and bombard this one. And just looking over, I see that we've reached 30 minutes. Goodness. So I'll pause here. Let's see. So this is going to be one of those rare moments where I'm not going to finish the turn. Actually, I'm very close, am I not? In fact, is there anything I need to do? Have I done... The only thing I haven't done is try to take Trier. So, do we want to try to take it or not? Okay, why not? Let's just attack with everyone. A total surrounding. We still have an attack stack penalty because, yeah, we have too many people. But let's go ahead and do the attack. Wow. Well, we decimated them and we took only one casualty. This is the most lopsided attack I've ever played, I've ever seen. Like, over 200 units dead. Power points of 502, and they started at readiness of 6. And I lost 1 unit. It's insane. Okay, well, I'm very happy about that. Let's get this attached to our Yokohama headquarters. And let's get it producing just political points. 3.4, whatever. That's something. So that's what it'll do. Just confirm. Yeah, okay. You move in. You move in. You move that way. This means that our headquarters can start moving west as well, because there's no more combat behind us. So let's start moving everyone forward. Oh, this is good. So actually we can reinforce somewhere. Let's reinforce here. Alright, you guys also move forward. Excellent. I don't need any roads down here, do I? Let's check. Yeah, it's all green. It won't be green anymore. If I go any further, it won't be green, but I think I'm okay. These guys are in headquarters range now, which is really nice. This guy, move him back as well. Since the armor's not going to be effective here, let's move him over here. And here's my guard unit. Didn't quite make it in time for the assault, but that's okay. He can defend Trier. And although this also won't be that important, let's go ahead and move one of these. Actually, let's move this one into the damage hex. Yeah. Okay. So even though the location is below, I think, well, I'm okay. Hopefully the readiness will go back up. They're useless sitting in Kronak anyway. Alright, so end turn quickly. We'll see what the AI have in store for us, and then we'll go ahead and save and call this quits. Okay, one attack we held, another attack we held, another attack we held. Lots of units in the east. We've done a pretty good job in the west. Okay, they did fall back a little bit. They're attacking, oh, bombarding, okay. They attacked here and they beat us. They're bombarding. No attacks in the north, which is good. Okay, so a very successful turn. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and even do the history when I start the next turn, because we're almost at 35 minutes. So thanks for watching. Take care.